says we are at stage 2, paragraph
Okay.
page 84. Okay, and our last headword was translation, full stage revision.
Translation.
Okay, so let's start from where we ended. Translation. Okay, ready?
No, no, no.
Okay, here we go.
Translation. No.
Oh, oh, you had like, oh, you
I
had a
will.
lesson before this.
Yes, yes.
Okay, here we go. Let me check. 97. Oh, you are like at 97. 97. And the last headword is bad at, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me scroll down. Bad at. Okay, ready? Okay, let's
Okay.
start from where you ended. Okay, here we go. Do you prefer tea instead of coffee? Do you prefer tea instead of coffee? Yes or no?
I, yes.
I prefer tea
I prefer tea to
in-
coffee
instead of coffee.
instead of coffee.
Very good. Do you prefer coming to school instead of going to the cinema? Do you prefer coming to school instead of going to the cinema? No,
No, I
I don't
don't
prefer
prefer
coming to
coming to
school
school
instead of going to the cinema.
instead of going to
The
the
cinema.
cinema.
I prefer going
I
to the
prefer
cinema
going. I prefer going to the cinema
instead of coming to school.
instead instead of coming to school.
Very good. Do you prefer walking instead of going by car? Do you prefer walking instead of going by car? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
prefer
prefer
walking
walking
instead of
instead of
going by
going
car.
by car.
I
I
prefer
prefer going by car
in
instead of
walking.
walking.
Very good. Okay. What do we put on our bread? What do we put on our bread? We put butter.
We put butter
Oh,
on our bread.
very good. Do you like bread without butter? Do you like bread without butter? Yes or no?
Ye- yes.
I like bread without butter.
I like bread without butter.
Very good. What color's butter? What color's butter? Butter's
I like
yellow,
butter. Butter is yellow or brown.
white, white. It's butter is yellow or white.
Uh, butter is white or brown. Yellow.
Yellow. Very good. Do you prefer white or brown rice? Do you prefer white or brown rice? I prefer
I prefer
white
white
rice
white rice
to brown rice.
to brown rice.
Very good. Okay, next. Do you think you can carry this table on your back? Do you think you can carry this table on your back? Yes or no?
No.
I don't think.
Yes.
Which
I
one?
don't
Yes or
think.
no?
No.
No,
I
I don't
can.
think I
I
can
don't think
carry
I can
that
carry that
table
bag
that
that table
table on my back.
on my back.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're carrying a watch.
You're carrying a watch.
Very good. Am I carrying a shirt? Am I carrying a shirt? No.
No,
Carrying a shirt.
your aunt carrying a
You're
shirt.
wearing a shirt.
You're wearing a shirt.
Am I wearing a pen? Am I wearing a pen? No.
No, your
You
aunt
aren't.
wearing a pen.
You're
You're
carrying.
carrying a pen.
Very good. Okay, what can we say instead of not any books? What can we say instead of not any books? We can say
We
no
can
books
say no books
instead of not any books.
instead of notebooks.
Not any books.
Not any books.
Very good. Give me another example. Give me another example, please. They haven't got
They
any
haven't got
friends
any friends.
or they have no friends.
We have no friends.
They have no friends.
They have no friends.
Very good. Can you hear me speaking to you? Can you hear me speaking to you? Yes, I
Yes,
can
I
hear
can
you
hear you
speaking to me.
speaking to me.
Can you hear anybody in the other room? Can you hear anybody in the other room? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear somebody
somebody in the other room.
in the
Other room.
other room.
What do we hear with? What do we hear with? We hear
We hear
with
with our
our
ears.
ears. Very good. Can you drive a car? Can you drive a car? Yes or no?
Yes,
I can drive
yes,
a
I can
car.
drive a car.
Is there anybody in your family who can't drive a car? Is there anybody in your family who can't drive a car? Yes or no?
Yes,
There's
uh,
somebody
there's somebody
in my family who
in my
can't
family
drive a car.
drive a car.
Who can't drive a car.
Who can drive a car?
Very good. How much money have you got in your pocket? How much money have you got in your pocket? I've got
I've
about
got about 1,000 yen in my
in my
pocket.
bag. And how many pence make a pound? How many pence make a pound? 100 pence
100 pounds
make a
make
pound.
a pound.
How many euros make a pound? How many
Two
euros make a
euros.
pound?
2 euros
About
make
pound.
about 2 euros
Make
make
a
a
pound.
pound.
Very good. Have I got more thumbs than fingers in my hands? Have I got more thumbs than fingers in my hands? No. You
No,
haven't got
you haven't got
more thumbs
more
than
thumbs
fingers
than fingers.
on your
You got
hands.
on your hands.
You've got fewer
You
thumbs
got few thumbs
than fingers in
than
on your
fingers
hands.
on your hands.
Very good. Are there more people in Europe than in Asia? Are there more people in Europe than in Asia? No. There aren't
No,
more people
there aren't more
in
people
Europe
in
than in
Europe
Asia.
than in Asia.
There are
There
fewer
are
people
fewer
in Europe.
people in Europe than in Asia.
Very good. Are there more tables in the school than chairs? Are there more tables in the school than chairs? No,
No,
there
there
aren't
aren't
more
more
tables
tables
in that
than
school
in that school
than
than
chairs.
chair.
There are fewer
There are
tables
fewer
in that
tables
school
in that
than
school
chairs.
than chairs.
Very good. What's the difference between a watch and a clock? What's the difference between a watch and a clock? The
The
difference
difference
between a
between
watch
a
and a clock
watch and a
is
clock
that
is
we
that
wear a
we
watch
we wear a
on
watch
our wrist,
on our wrist,
whereas we hang a clock
whereas we hang a clock
on the wall
or on the wall
or put
or
it on a table.
put it on the table.
Well, what's the difference between wear and carry? What's the difference between wear and carry? The difference
The
between
difference
wear
between
and
wear
carry
and
is
carry
that we use
is that
wear
we use
for a
wear
thing that is
for
on the body, for a thing
with for a thing
that is on the body,
that is on the body,
whereas
and
we use
whereas we
carry
use
for
carry
a thing
for a
that
thing
is not on the body,
is not on the body.
that is not on the body.
That is not on the body.
Greg, is there a clock in this room? Is there a clock in this room? Yes or no?
Yes, there is a clock on the
In that
room.
room.
In that room.
Very good. Okay, what are you carrying in your pocket? What are you carrying in your pocket? I'm carrying some money
I'm carrying some money
in my
in my
pocket.
pocket.
Very good. Am I carrying a watch? Am I carrying a watch?
No,
No.
you aren't carrying a watch. You're wearing a watch.
Very good. Okay, next, what's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock?
It's
It's
3 o'clock.
Wait, what's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock?
It's 3:05.
Very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's
It's
half.
a half past 3.
What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's
35 past 3.
very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock? It's two
It's
minutes
four. It's 2 minutes
past.
to. It's 2 minutes past 4.
Very good. What's the time by this clock? What's the time by this clock?
It's
It's
18 past 7.
18 minutes.
18 minutes past 7.
Very good. Okay. Next, what's the time now? What's the time now, please? It's
It's 9
9
minutes
minutes past.
past 7.
Very good. How many seconds make a minute? How many seconds make a minute? 60 seconds.
60 seconds make a minute.
How many minutes make an hour? How many minutes make an hour? 60
70
minutes.
minutes make an hour.
60 minutes make an hour. Very good. How many hours make a day? How many hours make a day? 24 hours.
24 hours make a day.
How many days make a week? How many days make a week? 7 days.
7 days make a week.
How many weeks make a month? How many weeks make a month? 4
4
weeks.
weeks make a month.
How many months make a year? How many months make a year? 12 months.
12 months make a year.
Very good. Okay. Give me an example of the word also. Give me an example of the word also, please. I can speak my language
I can speak my language
and I can also
and
speak.
I can also speak English.
Very good. Do you like meat? Do you like meat? Yes or no?
Yes, I like meat.
What color sugar? What color sugar? Sugar's white or
Sugars
brown?
no
Sugar's white.
sugars
Sugar's
sugar
white
Sugar is white.
What color? What color is sugar? What color is sugar? Sugar's white
Sugar is
or brown?
sugar is white or brown.
Very good. Do you put sugar on your meat? Do you put sugar on your meat?
No,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
put
put sugar
sugar
on my
on
meat.
the meat,
On
on
my
my
meat.
meat.
I put it in my
I put
tea
it
or
in my
coffee.
tea or coffee.
Very good. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. What am I doing? You're counting.
You're counting the numbers.
Very good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What am I doing? You're counting the numbers
You're counting the number
from
from 6
6 to
to
10.
10.
Count the numbers from 100 to 105. Count the numbers
A,
from 100 to 105, please. 100,
100,
101,
101,
100 and
102,
103,
103, 104,
104,
and
105.
105.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm
I'm
counting the
counting
numbers
from the numbers
from
from
100
100
to.
to 105.
Very good. Okay. What are the possessive adjectives? What are the possessive adjectives?
Oh,
The possessive
the
adjectives
possessive adjective
are my,
are
your,
my,
his,
your,
her,
a,
it,
her,
our,
it,
your,
our, your,
and their.
their, and their.
What are the possessive pronouns? What are the possessive pronouns? The possessive
The
pronouns
possessive
are
pronoun
mine,
are mine,
yours,
yours,
his,
his,
hers,
hers,
ours, yours,
ours,
and theirs.
yours, and theirs.
What's the difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun? What's the difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun? The
The
difference
difference
between a
between the
possessive
possessive
adjective
adjective
and
and the
a
possessive
possessive
pronouns
is that we
is
put
that
a
we put
possessive adjective,
the the press
possessive adjective,
we put the possessive
adjective
adjective
in front of a noun,
in front of a noun,
whereas we use
whereas we
a
use
possessive pronoun,
a possessive noun
pronoun,
a noun pronoun
possessive pronoun instead of a noun.
instead of noun.
Very good. Give me an example. Give me an example, please. This is my book.
This is my book.
This book is mine.
This this book is mine.
This is mine.
This is mine.
Right? Is this your ear? Is this your ear? No,
It is
that
no.
isn't my ear.
That isn't my ear.
It's your ear.
It's your ear.
Is this ear yours? Is this ear yours? No, that
No.
ear isn't
That
mine.
that ears that
Isn't
ear
mine.
not isn't mine.
It's
It's
yours.
yours.
Is that nose mine? Is that nose mine? No, this nose
No.
isn't yours.
No, it
This nose
this nose isn't mine. It's
isn't
yours.
yours. Isn't yours. It's mine.
Isn't yours. It's mine.
Very good. Okay, is that dress his? Is that dress his? No, that
No,
dress
that dress isn't
his. It's
his.
hers.
It's hers.
Is that suit hers? Is that suit hers? No,
No, that
that
shoes
suit
isn't
isn't hers.
hers.
It's
It's
his.
his.
Very good. Are those hand his? Are those hand his? No, those
No,
hands
those hands
aren't
aren't
his.
his.
They're hers.
They're hers.
Are those arms hers? Are those arms hers? No,
No,
those
those
arms
arms
aren't
aren't
hers.
hers.
They're his.
It's they are his.
Are those legs ours? Are those legs ours? No,
No,
those
those
legs.
hours aren't ours.
One more.
They are
No,
theirs.
those
No,
legs aren't
those
ours.
legs are
Those
aren't
legs aren't ours.
those hours aren't ours.
Not ours. Those legs aren't ours.
Hmm?
One more. Those legs
Those legs
aren't ours.
aren't ours.
They're theirs.
They are theirs.
Very good. Are these their books? Are these their books? No, those
No,
aren't
no, those aren't
their books.
their books.
They're our
They are
books.
they are our books.
Very good. Are these books theirs? Are these books theirs? No,
No,
those books
those books
aren't theirs.
aren't theirs.
They're ours.
They are ours.
Give me some examples of verbs in the infinitive. Give me some examples of verbs in the infinitive, please. Some examples of
Some
verbs
examples
in
of
the
verbs
infinitive
in this.
are
Mm.
Infinitive are
Infinitive are
to come, to
to
go,
come,
to
to
take,
go, to take,
etc.
etc.
Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? They can open the window. Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? They can open the window. The word can
The word
is
can
the auxiliary
is,
verb.
is the
Auxiliary
auxiliary
verb in that sentence.
verb in that sentence.
Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? Do they walk to school? Which word is the auxiliary verb in this sentence? Do they walk to school? The
Do
word
is
do
the word do
is the auxiliary
is
verb
the auxiliary
in that
verb
sentence.
in that sentence.
Very good. Okay, next. Okay, here we go. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're going
You're
out
going out
of the
of
room.
the room.
What do I do after the lesson? What do I do after the lesson? You go out of the
You go
room
out of the room
after the lesson.
after the lesson.
Very good. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're standing
You're
up.
standing up.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
sitting
sitting
down.
down.
What do you do before the lesson? What do you do before the lesson? I sit down
I sit down
before the
before
lesson.
the lesson.
What do you do after the lesson? What do you do after the lesson? I
I
stand up
stand up
after the
before
lesson.
after the lesson.
Very good. Okay. Which city in your country has the most people? Which city in your country has the most people? Tokyo is the city
Tokyo
in my
is the
country.
city in
Which
my
has
country
the most people?
which has the most people.
Which person in your family reads the most books? Which person in your family reads the most books? My my sister is
My
the
sister
person
is the
in my
person
family
in my
who
family
reads the most
who
books.
reads the most books.
Which school in your town has the most students? Which school in your town has the most students? ABC school
AB school
is the
is
school
the is the
in
school
my town which
in my
has
town
the most
which has
students.
the most students.
Very good. Do you think Paris is an ugly city? Do you think Paris is an ugly city? Yes or no?
No, I
I
don't
don't.
think Paris is a ugly city. It's
I
a
think
beautiful city.
I
I
think
think it's a
it's a beautiful.
beautiful city.
Do you think hell is a beautiful place? Do you think hell is a beautiful place? No, I don't
No, I
think
don't
hell
think hell
is a
is
beautiful
a
place.
beautiful place.
I think it's
I
an
think
ugly place.
it's an ugly place.
Well, do you think Jackie Chan is ugly? Do you think Jackie Chan is ugly? No,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think Jack
Jackie Chan
Chan
is
is
ugly.
ugly.
I think he's
I
handsome.
think he's
He's handsome.
handsome.
Which do you think is the most beautiful place in your country? Which do you think the most beautiful place in your country? I think
I think Guilin
most beautiful place,
is the beautiful
Mama. I
place.
think Kilin is the most beautiful place
I think Guilin is the most beautiful place
in
in my
my
country.
country. Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're eating.
You're eating.
Do you eat all food? Do you eat all food?
No,
I
I don't
don't
eat
eat.
all food.
Some I eat.
So I eat
Some I
and
eat,
some and some
and some I don't eat.
and some I don't eat.
Do
I
you
don't
eat?
eat.
Very good. Do you eat bread without butter? Do you eat bread without butter? Yes or no?
Yes,
I eat
I
bread.
eat bread without butter.
Very good. What do we eat with? What do we eat with? We eat
We
with
eat
our
with our
mouths.
mouths.
Very good. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
drinking.
drinking.
Do you drink tea? Do you drink tea? Yes or no?
Yes, I drink tea.
Can we drink meat? Can we drink meat? No, we can't
No,
drink
we
meat.
can't drink
We
meat.
eat meat.
We eat meat.
Tell me the names of some drinks. Tell me the names of some drinks, please. The names of
The
some
names
drinks.
of
Some drinks
some drinks
are
are
water, wine, and
water,
milk.
wine, and milk.
What colors water? What colors water? Water has no
Water has
color.
no color.
Is there a drink on the table? Is there a drink on the table? Yes or no?
No,
There isn't
there isn't
a drink on the table.
a drink on the table.
Do you drink wine? Do you drink wine? Yes or no?
Yes, I drink wine.
Which do you prefer, milk or water? Which do you prefer, milk or water?
I prefer water to
Milk.
milk.
Very good. Tell me the names of four metals. Tell me the names of four metals, please. The names of
The
four
names of
metals
four
are
metals
gold,
are
silver,
gold,
steel,
silver,
and
steel,
iron.
and iron.
Very good. Is your watch made of plastic? Is your watch made of plastic? Yes or no?
No.
My watch isn't
My
made
watch
of plastic.
isn't made of plastic.
It's made
It's
of.
made of gold.
Very good. What's a key generally made of? What's a key generally made of? A
A
key
key,
generally
a
made
key
of
is generally made of
steel.
no steel.
Are you wearing anything made of silver? Are you wearing anything made of silver? Yes or no? Are
Mm.
you wearing anything made of silver like necklace, earrings? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm wearing something
I'm wearing something
made of silver.
made of
Silver. One more. I'm
silver.
wearing something
I'm wearing something
made of silver.
made of silver.
Very good. How much do you think this pen cost? How much do you think this pen cost? I think
I think
that pen
that pen
costs about.
is it costs about 100 yen.
Very good. Do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Yes. My shoes
No,
cost more
yes, my shoes cost more
than
than
my handkerchief.
my handkerchief.
How much does the cinema cost in your town? How much does the cinema cost in your town? The
The
cinema
cinema
costs
costs
about
about 2,000 yen
in my town.
in my town.
What does the word like mean? What does the word like mean? The word like means
The word like means
similar to or such as.
similar to or such as.
Is this book like this book? Is this book like this book? Yes,
Yes,
that book
that book
is like that book.
it's like a that book.
Is your face the same as your father's? Is your face the same as your father's? No,
No, my
my
face
face isn't the
isn't
same
the same
as my
isn't the
father's.
same as my same
Father's.
isn't the same as my father's.
It's like my
It's
father's.
like my father's.
Do you eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc.? Do you eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc.? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
eat
eat different kinds of food
different kinds of food,
like Chinese,
like Chinese,
Indian,
India,
Spanish, etc.
Italian, Spanish, etc.
Very good. Okay, tell me the names of the days of the week. Tell me the names of the days of the week, please. The
The
names of the
days
days.
of the week,
One more. The names of the days
or the names of the day
of the week are of the
of
week
of the weeks
are
of the week
Monday,
are Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday,
Friday, Saturday, and
and
Sunday.
Sunday. Very good. What do we call Saturday and Sunday? What do we call Saturday and Sunday? We
We
call
call
Saturday and Sunday
Saturday and
the
Sunday
weekend.
the weekend.
What's today? What's today? Today's
Today is Tuesday.
very good. What will tomorrow be? What will tomorrow? Oh, today's Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday.
Oh, really? Oh, today's Wednesday. Sorry.
Okay, what was yesterday? What was yesterday? Yesterday
Oh,
was
yesterday was
Tuesday.
no Tuesday.
What will tomorrow be? What will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will
Tomorrow will
be
be
Thursday.
Thursday.
What will the day after tomorrow be? What will the day after tomorrow be? The
The
day
day after
after tomorrow
tomorrow
will be.
will be Friday.
What was the day before yesterday? What was the day before yesterday? The day before
The day
yesterday
before yesterday
was
was no Monday.
Monday. Very good. Okay, next. Do you want to break your pen? Do you want to break your pen? Yes or no?
No, I don't want to
Break
break
my
my
pen.
pen.
Do you want to break the window? Do you want to break the window? No.
No, I don't want to break
Break.
my window.
Do you want anything to eat at the moment? Do you want anything to eat at the moment? Yes or no?
Yes,
I want
I want to eat
something
something to eat
at the
right
moment.
now, at the moment.
Very good. Do you want anything to drink at the moment? Do you want anything to drink at the moment? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
want
drink.
I
I
don't
don't want
want
to
anything
want
to drink
anything to drink
at the moment.
at the moment.
Very good. Do you have anything in your pocket? Do you have anything in your pocket? Yes or no?
No,
I I
there
don't
isn't.
have I don't
I
have
don't
anything
have anything in
in
my
my pocket.
pocket.
What do they have on their feet? What do they have on their feet? They have shoes on their
They
feet.
have shoes
On their
on the
feet.
feet.
Do you have any relatives in your town? Do you have any relatives in your
Yes,
town? I
I
I have
have some
some
relatives
relatives in my town.
in my town.
Very good. Okay, we